Welcome everyone back to Sports Cards on the Rocks. For this video, we're doing a little bit something different. We have 2023 Cardsmiths Currency Series 2. Normally we do sports cards, mostly baseball on the channel, but this is kind of a pet niche collection of mine, and I kind of got turned on to this last year with the Series 1, which I'll showcase here in a second. But these are a fun little product. They are currency-related cards with people, memes, all sorts of different things. We'll just go ahead and read the description on the back here. These are so currency takes the collector on a journey from the earliest days of civilization, where mankind first bought, sold, and bartered for the basic goods they needed to survive, to the present, where technology, digital banking, and cryptocurrencies power the economic engine of commerce. The currency trading cards depict influential persons, memes, artifacts, and forms of money that have played an important role in the development of civilization and our modern economy. So we're going to be looking for randomly inserted foil variant cards, as well as codes redeemable for cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Dogecoin. So we're going to be ripping into these. I have 6 boxes for myself, for my own collection. But there'll be a special surprise after I get through my 6 boxes, and you'll see what that is here in a little bit. And also on deck, we have our New Riff Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. You've seen this one before on the channel. It's becoming one of my personal favorites. And there's a reason why I've got 2 glasses here, because I have my brother with me, and he's, well, I'll go ahead and spoil the surprise. He has a master case of the currency trading cards. The master case means that there are 48 boxes, total of 96 packs in that case. So we're going to be ripping through all of those tonight. So I'm going to get through mine, and then he's going to get through his, and we're going to have a fun time. But let me go ahead and show you what these cards are about. And I have a folder here of Series 1. I have a complete set of the base cards, and I'll go through them briefly. Let me see if I can get this at the right angle. There's not too much glare. But I got these in a binder, and we've got the Bitcoin. That's the number 1 card. And there's an alternate Bitcoin variation. That's the 1A. And then we have the Satoshi, the Litecoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin. This is Michael Saylor, of course, Nikola Tesla. Down here is Pythagoras of the Pythagorean theorem that you probably learned about in 8th grade geometry. We have Bitcoin Crunch, the number 10 Bitcoin, Vitalik Buterin, who was the co-founder of Ethereum, Mt. Gox, the first trading platform, marketplace for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies that went belly up because of a huge cybersecurity breach. Then we have Charlie Lee, and number 14, Ethereum, Charles Babbage, the Antikythera mechanism. That's Ada Lovelace. And then up over here, this card right here, my personal favorite design. That is the Satoshi Nakamoto, but it's kind of in that Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark kind of take on it. And then we have the Pizza Day, Rocket, we have the HODL, we have the Faucet, the Lambo, and then we have the Moon, Tulips, Fiat currency, and then there's the Ancient Drachma over here, and then we have 2 variations of Elon Musk. There's the one that says Welcome to Mars, and the Nuke Mars, and then we have gold, silver, platinum, and we have all these other sorts of stuff. So I'm not going to go through each one of them. Kind of started to, but as you can kind of see, it's got really cool artwork, and I've got the whole base set in the base cards, and then also have the holofoils, which it's got some nice shininess to it. And so I've got both of those complete sets. And there is a 3rd variation of these cards called the Crystal Sparkles. And the Crystal Sparkles look really nice. They're a really nice card set. I don't have the complete set. There are some that are quite rare and very hard to obtain unless you've got the money. There's one particular Crystal Sparkle variant called the Litecoin, which currently on eBay goes for just north of $400. So yeah, I'm not too hell-bent on completing that Crystal Sparkle set because it does cost quite a bit. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to get our bourbon pulled, get into these boxes, and I'm really looking forward to it. These are brand new. They just came out GameStop just got them available from Cardsmith, and they just got shipped in today. So I think they became available yesterday or the day before. So it is brand spanking new product, just came out. All right, so the idea is on this channel, whenever we pull a hit, we take a drink, not before.
Whoops.
Yeah, whoops. Yeah, sorry. My brother didn't know about that rule, but now he does. All right, so we only take a drink when we get a hit. So we get lots of hits, we take lots of drinks, and if we run out, we pour more. All right, so let's get into the first one here. There's a lot of little things to cut off. Cellophane plus the seal. And I'm going to put the cap back on before I slice my hand open. All right, so this is what they look like. You know, they got the box, 2 packs per box and 5 cards per pack, so they get 10 cards total. Not gonna lie, these feel really thin, so I'm a little nervous that maybe there's not 5 cards. All right, first up, looks like we have some kind of Bitcoin. Here, it's purple. Let's take a look on the back. It is Bitcoin. It's a number 47. And then we have a Mona Lisa. I have not seen any of these. I have a Crystal Sparkle. This is the number 38 Bitcoin. But Mona Lisa artwork. And then this looks like gambling. Crystal Sparkle. Oh, there is 5 cards. Okay. One Arm Bandit. Currency cred. Known for their large mechanical levers, arms, slot machines are a type of gambling machine where money is wagered in the form of coins, tokens, bills, or card-based systems. A bettor pulls the mechanical arm on the machine to start it, with the goal of lining up specific symbols that, with any luck for the bettor, indicate a payout. Very often the bettor loses their money to the machine, so over the years, slot machines became known as one-armed bandits. That's a cool looking card though. Kind of see all the crystal sparkly goodness of the artwork there. It's very cool. All right, so we don't really count crystal sparkles as a hit because they are 1 and 2 packs. So we get 1 per box. So just that's a Toshi and a Bitcoin. Okay. So the quality difference between current Series 1 and Series 2, I can already tell a huge difference. There's a lot more sheen or shininess to this, to the base cards. It's a lot shinier. Yeah, the quality control is a lot better. Centering's a little off on some of these cards, but not horrible. Not like, not like Series 1. All right, we'll go ahead and replace that box over here in the gallery with that Crystal Sparkle. Get into our second pack. We're gonna have to move this along, or else this is gonna take a long time with that master case coming up. Uh-oh. This is very thick foiled. I mean, this is not like Topps or Panini foiling package. This is thick packaging foil. All right, so looks like we've got, I think this is greenbacks. Yep, it's a greenback. So that's U.S. currency. I don't know who this guy is. Nick Szabo. I've never heard of him. He is a computer scientist and cryptographer who founded BitGold and coined the term smart contracts. Okay. Linguistic study conducted in 2014 of the Bitcoin white paper concluded that Nick Szabo is likely Satoshi Nakamoto, but he continues to deny that claim to this day. All right, so looks like we have up next a foil of Mr. Albert Einstein. Iced foil? New variant called the ice foil. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can see. Yeah, more of a matte. That's interesting. Okay. Set him over here. Okay, then we have another foil, which is no cash is accepted. Temporarily closed. Demonetized. Act of one person or party restricting the ability of another to conduct business or process financial transactions. That's cool. And the last one is this a Satoshi? Yeah, it's a Satoshi card. All right, so 1 box down. All right. It only took like 10 minutes to get through 1 box. I don't cut that very well. And all right. So what's the rarity on those matte hollows? Is that
So those are also 1 of 2. So now you are guaranteed to get 1 of each of the variants of the base cards per box. So the regular hollow foils, they call them rainbow hollow foils now, are 1 of 2. The crystal sparkles are 1 of 2, and the ice foils are 1 of 2.
okay? So you're going to be getting all 3 of them in a box.
Correct.
Then. Okay. All right, let's get into the next box here. All right, there's another Bitcoin. We've already seen that one already. And this one looks like the Church of Bitcoin. Is there something shiny back there? That's the Codex of Leicester, or Codex Hammer, as it was once referred to, is the collective scientific writings of Leonardo da Vinci.
So one thing that's really cool about that card too, notice on the back where it says the number, has the
Number 12 SP.
So it's a
Short print. Oh, we have a short print. Okay, well that counts as a hit. My favorite thing about getting hits is that now I get to take a drink. Cheers! Our first hit.
Salud.
It is a good bourbon. What do you think of it?
It's got a lot of smokiness to it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we got a hollow foil of Yap stones. Rye or Fey stones were large limestone discs carved by the inhabitants of Yap Island in the Pacific Ocean. All right, that's new to me. Didn't know about that. All right, then we have the matte hollow foil. And this is Uncle Sam. Oh, bailout. Financial bailouts occur when a bank or country provides funding to another bank, corporation, or country that is in danger of becoming insolvent or filing for bankruptcy. Okay. Milton Friedman? It is Milton Friedman, one of my favorite economists. Probably second only to F.A. Hayek. I can see some issues with this card. Some whitening down here in the corners, left and right. Cool card though. Okay, we are still looking for our first meta rare, first gemstone, and oh, there's something very sparkly there. I don't know if that's a crystal sparkle or something else, but we're gonna find out here in a second. Is this Optimus Prime?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Antminer, popular ASIC mining hardware most often used for mining Bitcoin and other proof of work cryptocurrencies. And is this a dinar? Hold up, I got something for this. Put a little spacer there. All right, so this is a denarius. Okay, so yeah, it's a dinar. Dinars are the standard silver coin of the Roman Empire, which, you know, I've been told a lot of people spend a lot of time thinking about these days. All right, so this is, let's just get rid of it. Okay, it's a crystal sparkle. Dang, that's cool. You seen this one before?
Yeah, so what they've done with the crystal sparkles for Series 2, which is, I think, really it's absolutely stunning with the artwork, is they've highlighted only specific areas. With Series 1, the crystal sparkle was pretty much everywhere on every single card. Now they've really just kind of blended that crystal sparkle into the artwork by highlighting certain areas.
Right, so you can see like there's no sparkliness, not really as much. It's not as defined on the dollar bills and on the smartphone. It's in between in the background art. So that's cool. Yeah, so they.
Yeah, it just makes the artwork actually pop a lot better.
Yeah, it does. Alright, so we'll put this Crystal Sparkle over here. So we'll have our base cards, our hollows, and then our Crystal Sparkles. Alright, and then, oh, it's the El Salvador president, Nayib Bukele. And then Satoshi was here. Bitcoin is hope. Did I really? Yeah, let's put those over there. All right, we're now into box number 3. So there is a particular card that I'm chasing. It is because I'm a baseball fan, and we usually do baseball on this channel. Is they have a Honus Wagner card in here, believe it or not. And you might think, well, what does Honus Wagner have to do with currency? Well, if you think about how much Honus Wagner cards go for, yeah, it's kind of a currency in its own right. And speaking of currency, I don't know what this has to do with currency. Martin Luther King Jr. This is a rookie card in this series. Martin Luther King Jr. was a Baptist minister and leading civil rights activist of the 20th century. In addition to his work on social equality, King also worked tirelessly towards promoting economic justice. Okay, so there's your currency angle there, which sought to reduce the income disparities between blacks and whites, as well as increase levels of home ownership of African Americans. All right. So, and you can see the rookie card shield in the upper right corner there.
So I actually just recently found out that rookie card is actually the first time that the artist that did that particular artwork, that's the first time that they've been featured in a Cardsmiths set.
Oh, okay. They don't put the artist name on here. They just say from art by Cardsmiths.
No, Cardsmiths that is the first time they've done artwork. So
oh, Cardsmiths themselves.
Okay.
Did the artwork for that. Oh, I see. Okay. So there's hash rate. That's a base. And then we have foil, blockchain number 48. And this is the matte hollow foil, and that is number 60. That's a really cool card. Yeah, I like that one. And then there's the bailout again. Mm-hmm. That one's really cool. Very nice. All right. Next pack. Hey, it's the Honus Wagner. It's the base card, but you know what? He gets to go up on the podium because it is Honus Wagner. That's my first. Actually, it's not my first Honus Wagner card. I did pull Honus Wagner out of 2022 Topps Gallery, but that was one of the ones I was wanting to get. All right, that's awesome. Honus Wagner. Let's read it. Baseball cards were first printed in the late 1800s and featured a professional baseball player on one side and an advertisement on the other. The most expensive baseball card in history is the American Tobacco Company T206 series Honus Wagner card. It is believed that only 50 copies of the Honus Wagner T206 were ever distributed, making it extremely rare. So that's, of course, we have to correct that. It is not the most expensive baseball card in history. That record, he did have the most expensive baseball card in history, but that was broken by sale of an SGC 9 or 9.5 Mickey Mantle 1952 Topps rookie card, which sold last August for $12.6 million. I think the most the Honus Wagner ever sold for was around a little over $6 million, perhaps. So yeah, the Mickey Mantle actually crushed that. And there's the bailout Crystal Sparkle, Satoshi there. Another Bitcoin card. This is Bitcoin rookie card. Supply and demand. Austrian economics. Right, cool. We got the Honus Wagner, so we got the card that we wanted. Now we can go home. We don't even need to open these 3 boxes. But we're going to anyways. Because maybe there'll be a hollow foil or a crystal sparkle or a gemstone refractor, which is serial numbered version of the Honus Wagner. If we really want the Onyx, of course, which is a 1 of 1, They have different gemstones. They have the onyx, they have aquamarine, sapphire, ruby, beryl, um, emeralds. They all have, I think the highest number is the beryl, which is out of 149. Emeralds are out of 99. The amethyst.
Garnet would be next.
Oh, garnet. Yeah, it's new this year. Okay, so that was
That's out of 75.
out of 75. Okay, and then the amethyst is out of 49, and ruby is out of 25. Gold is out of 10, and then the aquamarine is out of 5.
15.
Oh, 15. Okay, what's out of 5?
Sapphire.
Sapphire. That's right. Okay, and then the onyx is the 101. So in one of these 3 boxes is my onyx 1 of 1 Honus Wagner. All right, this looks like Alan Turing. It is Alan Turing. And there's the smartphones. And there's the hollow foil of a, ooh, what is this? Oh, it's a stock ticker. Number 45. And then we have the Great Pyramid of Giza beaming up a signal to the mothership. Is it? Almost feels like a different cardstock. It's just the thin. It's thinner.
Really cool.
It's thinner. This is like a 20 point. These are 35 point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the same cardstock that they use for the national promos.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's the same process that they went through as far as the production.
So at the National Card Show in Chicago this past year, Cardsmiths had a booth, and they had some special cards that were promo cards that were only printed for the Nationals. All right, we have Chateau Cheval Blanc. You know, we got to take a drink just for that one because it's a drink. (1947) French Cheval Blanc, one of the most expensive bottles of wine ever sold. Sold at Christie's in 2010 for $304,000 and $304,375. The Saint-Emilion vintage is one of only 2 to receive Class A status. This is a remarkable achievement given that 1947 was considered a bad year for the Bordeaux region wines due to the effect of extremely high temperatures that had on the grape crop that year. If you have $304,000 to spend on the bottle of wine, you might have too much money. What in the world? Oh, that is fancy looking. All right, we got Rosie the Riveter. It is, what does that have to do with? Oh, because she was used to, yeah, that was used to sell war bonds, yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. And this is a crystal sparkle of the Mesopotamian shekel, considered by some scholars as to be the oldest form of currency, believed to have been used as early as 5,000 years ago. That's a cool card. Yeah, so the sparkle is just on the coins itself. On the table, no sparkles. Very well done. And then we have the Turing machine, and then looks like Ethereum. Yep. All right, box number 5, coming down the home stretch. Forget about this little foil sticker on here. All right, Mr. Onyx Honus, where are you? You're in here somewhere. All right, we have milk and bread. What? Barter. Okay. Number 28, barter. And this is proof of stake. We have a hollow Ethereum. And then we have another short print. This is the matte hollow finish. Okay, so yeah, SP short print, number 12. Codex of Leicester. No, it's Kester. Denarius. Base. Alright, so I guess that qualifies as a hit because it is a hollow of the short print. Mm-mm. I don't know if I like that or 1792 more, but it's got a crystal sparkle. Okay. All right, so we have cowrie shells. Cool. Okay. I wonder if that's going to be the new tally stakes. It's the new tally sticks. Yes. In season 1, there's a card that's very common, and it's just 2 sticks called tally sticks. It's kind of become a meme within the card collecting, the currency series collecting community. That is the Chateau Cheval Blanc, and that's in the Crystal Sparkle. That's pretty cool. And there's San Bankman Fried with his ankle monitor. You know anything about recent news of financial meltdowns? He was the founder behind FTX, which is a cryptocurrency exchange that, just all the money just suddenly just disappeared. This is Cleopatra? It is Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt from 51 to 30 BC. Many scholars consider Cleopatra to be the last pharaoh of Egypt. Kind of because she was. Because Egypt was independent during her reign, mostly. There's a lot of tribute paid to Rome, but they were still kind of independently ruled by the pharaohs of the Ptolemaic dynasty. But, they kind of rebelled when Antony fled to Egypt and were crushed by Octavian, also known as Caesar Augustus, during the Second Triumvirate struggle. Yeah, see, men do actually think about the Roman Empire a lot. How often do you think about the Roman Empire? Every day. Every day, that's right.
That's where I got my image with my username. Right? No. So I was trying to think of like cool, unique Roman name, like a Roman name.
Okay.
Scipio, so I was thinking along that same line, so I came up with Scipio.
Oh, okay. Well, that's very cool. This is fun. So this is a CGC slab of a comic. So I got to read this one because this is interesting. Action Comics number 1. Originally selling in 1938 for 10 cents, today Action Comics number 1 is the most valuable comic book in the world. It is both the first appearance of Superman and widely considered to be the beginning of the entire superhero genre. Nice. Okay. And this is... turn this because there's something there. It's kind of sticky. What is this? Oh, the Enigma machine. Okay. And this is... oh, it's just a crystal sparkle. Satoshi. All right, and then we have the proof of stake and Federal Reserve, the Fed. All right, last pack. Here's where my Onyx Honus Wagner is. All right, we've got the Bitcoin. No, there's no Honus in here. Bitcoin number 11, Alan Turing. There's the hollow of Albert Einstein, and then the matte hollow of Steve Jobs. Okay. And then Shiba, Dogecoin. All right, number 56. All right, so that wraps up my 6 boxes. We did get our Honus, which is, I'm happy with that. That's the one I really wanted. And, we got a couple of the short prints. We got the matte hollow foil, which I need to get into a sleeve. And then we got the base version. So overall, not bad. No gemstones, refractors, no meta rares. a little disappointed in that aspect, but it's a new set, and man, artwork's really cool in these. I really like them. All right, so I'm going to clear this off, and then we're going to bring in the master case and get that opened up. All right, we'll be back in just a flash.